in the minute. Mind your own business. Mind your road. Please like 5 minutes. But you're caught up in the minute. Mind your own business. Mind your road. We don't have no reasons to be wild.
Not like moonshine is terrible, but what's up, Jorge? Again, I want to do this video, just, you know what I mean, just for fun. Fuck it. I listen to a lot of music. I listen to a lot of music throughout just my everyday, my work day, my life, whatever, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? And one thing I also like is food. So I'm gonna be comparing rappers to their significant food other. You know what I mean? If they were food. And I was gonna make a rapper like tier list, but I like all these rappers in one way or another, high key. So I'm not gonna do that to them. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be like, oh, I like this rapper more than this. Nah, I like them all, high key. They all got songs and shit I like. You know what I mean? So this is rappers as food. First one, 21 Savage. I'ma say, I thought about this a little bit. I thought about this, man. And one thing, honestly, like right now, if anything, he's gonna be wing. 21 Savage is wings because Atlanta is obviously like a wing area. You know what I mean? All them chicken bones and all the shit you hear all around, all the wing spots, all the kind of stuff. And plus, he's like a classic ATL dude. You know what I mean, bro? I feel like that'd be a quick go-to. You know what I mean? I feel like if he done all the shit with Metro Boomin, Metro Boomin is pretty much like the fucking, like Kanye down there. I feel like, you know what I mean? He's better than Kanye, high key, Metro Boomin. You know what I mean? So 21 Savage would be wings, probably flats. I don't think he'd be a drumhead person. I feel like people who eat drumheads are silly, a little bit. Next dude, BFD the Pac-Man. If you don't know this dude, look him up. He's really fun. He's really good. But I think he'd be donuts. You know what I mean? And that's not to say it's like a fat thing or whatever. But you see this motherfucker, a lot of his videos and shit, eating donuts. You know what I mean? Going to his favorite donut shop. You know what I mean? What is it called? Mr. Donut or whatever. And fucking, he's from Detroit, right? Yeah. Fucking Mr. Donut, bruh. I feel. You know what I mean? It's not even that, but you know, he's shaped like one too. You know what I mean? It's not a diss. I'm just comparing. You know what I mean? So BFD the Pac-Man is donuts. Lil Uzi Vert. Honestly, I don't know. The way I thought about this was just a little weird. Okay. For the most part, I feel like he's very black and white. The way I've seen a lot of interviews and like a lot of shit he says he's the type of person that seems like it's never enough. You know what I mean? Like he either doesn't want to do anything or is just like very over the top about how he wants to go about his life. You know? He's playful. You know what I mean? That whole playful dark like cartoon aesthetic type shit. A whole dark, playful aesthetic kind of shit. It's like dark. It's like dark but happy music. You know what I mean? That's Lil Uzi Vert. It expresses a certain joyous emotion out of a dark dude, but you know he does a lot of bright, shimmering, you know, work. You know, so I fuck with it. One thing I put birthday cake Oreos. Lil Uzi Vert is birthday cake Oreos because it's like it's really good. You know what I mean? It'll be really good. It'll get you sick after a while, and you'll be sick of it, but you keep on coming back because it's like really sweet. It's very, you know, it's just good. You want to come back to it, you know, but after a while you do get sick, but then you just keep coming to eat it. Earl Sweatshirt. I'll be honest, and I feel like this is going off more of like rapper aesthetic and rappers like music type, you know what I mean, other than just anything. So I think Earl Sweatshirt would be oatmeal, honestly, with either brown sugar or cinnamon. You know what I mean? He gives you a lot of flavor, but yeah, it's very depressing. It's dark. It's almost abundant in a sense. You know, it's just ominous. It's like a cloud that holds over your head. You know what I mean? Continuously until like whatever thought or emotion or feeling that you had currently listening to any Earl Sweatshirt song has gone away. You know, I feel like that's like heavy to think about in a sense. But yeah, that's why I think Earl Sweatshirt would be Oatmeal. You know what I mean? Not that his music is playing, but because his music, his aura, his vibe has that aesthetic of, wow, I want to die. So, DaBaby. I put DaBaby as a Go-Gurt. The way I put it was like, DaBaby is a Go-Gurt, in my opinion. Yes, he is. You know what I mean? Because the way I put it was like, when you're eating a Go-Gurt, you're like, this is really good. You know what I mean? This is kind of cool. You know what I mean? And sometimes you're kind of nostalgic. You know what I mean? But you're like, okay, I'm done. You know what I mean? After that, you know what I mean? After you get what you get from that Go-Gurt, you're like, okay, let me just get a regular shit, okay? Let me get something different. Let me get something else. I'm okay with this novelty shit. You know what I mean? It's like getting gonorrhea, bro. I do it once, I'm good. I don't need any more after that. Key Glock would be like a parfait, in my opinion, you know? Like DaBaby, but a lot more harder beats, you know what I mean, to fill in for the granola, you know what I mean? Key Glock to me is like DaBaby in a way, you know what I mean? But he's a lot better. Key Glock is good as fuck. I don't get why people hate on Key Glock. He's like a parfait to me. You know what I mean? That granola hits harder just like his beats, you know? Him himself, you know what I mean? Like a harder rapper, you know what I mean? Always talking all that kind of shit, man. I fuck with him, bro. Yeah, Key Glock is a parfait. DaBaby is a Go-Gurt, okay? Joey Badass. I put his fried catfish, you know what I mean? He's very much seasoned, you know what I mean? Joey Badass is an amazing rapper, excellent, very much a black empowering, you know what I mean? He honestly has the whole package for the most part, bro. The light package, EP or whatever that he just put out, man, that shit's crazy. Shine! That's just my shit. Fried catfish, you know what I mean? Black empowerment, like I said. Very strong wording, you know what I mean? When you hear his words and his lyrics, all that kind of stuff, it very much hits you. Not necessarily like a Pusha T would, but it's definitely like you have to listen. You know what I mean? It's like part of the song. You know what I mean? It's just very empowering. Layers, tastefulness, and fish. That's what I get from Joey Badass. You know what I mean? It's all good as fuck. J. Cole. I put mac and cheese. J. Cole does seem like mac and cheese, and the way I put it was like, it's like Joey Badass. He does put that like that side to where he wants to empower you and just encourage you just to be yourself, you know what I mean? Like this more relatable rapper kind of dude, you know what I mean? But he's more whitewashed, I think, you know what I mean? Like a Joey Badass would empower you to fight for what's right and what's morally correct, you know what I mean? J. Cole, I feel like would want you to fight for your feelings, you know what I mean? He definitely get that light skinned in you, you know what I mean? He definitely wants you to just fight for your feelings, you know what I mean? Go off more emotion more than it is factual, I feel like, you know what I mean? And J. Cole is more appealing to the greater audience than Joey Badass is, because last time I saw a Chad or anyone of that sort bumping fucking, you know what I mean, Before the Money, bruh, Crimes Consciousness or whatever, bruh, I've never. J. Cole is just more easily accessible, so that's why J. Cole is mac and cheese. Rhapsody. Femc Rhapsody. You know, I put her as pie, you know what I mean? I'll probably put her probably either sweet potato pie or raspberry pie. Those are just my two favorite pies. I mean, but pie in general, because her raps are sweet, you know what I mean? They're very heartfelt, they're warming, you know what I mean, to the point. Whenever I hear a rap, I always feel like I'm getting covered in a blanket of just, not necessarily knowledge, but just encouragement and empowerment, you know? Some I feel like a lot of rappers, you know what I mean? Not necessarily, you don't have to be the most positive, like, you know what I mean? Like, uppity rapper or whatever the fuck you want to call it, you know? But she just puts a perspective to you that's not necessarily that's positive, you know what I mean? She just wants to find the good in shit, I feel like, you know? Rhapsody's dope, and that's why I feel like you know what I mean? I love her, and that's why I put her as pie. Who doesn't love pie? If you don't love pie, then you're a shit person, I feel like, you know? I'm sorry, it is what it is, but, you know, if you don't like Rhapsody, if you don't like pie, you're a shit person. You do not enjoy the sweeter things in life. You know what I mean? You're crude. Fuck you. Bobby Shmurda. No disrespect. I put it as top ramen. If you know, you know. Sada Baby. Sada Baby, bruh. I was gonna put Hennessy, but that's not a food. I put baked beans, bruh. Sada Baby is baked bean, bruh. This motherfucker goes hard. It's flavorful. You hear this motherfucker dynamic. I don't know. Guess what time I'm out? You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck he does. His voice crackles and just like goes all over the place, bruh. He's like, to me, all that Detroit scare, like the new age, like the new Detroit shit, bruh. It sounds like a lot. It's not disrespect at all, but it sounds like Bay Area, but just more criminal. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the West Coast music is just party, have a good time, we chill. You know what I mean? The Detroit shit, man, they really fucking people up, bro. Really take the shit, you know? You know? So, Sada Baby is baked beans, bro. This motherfucker, he's good, it's flavorful, he hits hard when he hits hard, and it's just, it's thick, you know what I mean? It's hearty, you know what I mean? You feel like you get full whenever you listen to him, you know, or eat baked beans, you know what I mean? You're like, this shit, bro. There's hot sauce on it, you know what I mean? All that kind of shit, bro. So, yeah. That's just some. I didn't want to go over too many. I don't know. I'll do another list maybe in the future. But, yeah. Rappers as food. Can you like and share for my mom, please? Thank you. I appreciate it.